Welcome to TEDV 326, Fall 2012. This is a walk through the D2L site. Hopefully this will be meaningful to you. I have changed my role to student, so hopefully again you will be seeing what I am seeing. The very first page is news, where I welcome you to TEDV, how to read the site, and the required materials. Then across the red stripe here, it's mostly things that I do. However, you can click the pager and click, the name of a student that or let's say in the class list, and page them. And if they're on, they will hear the page right away. And this will light up, and the pager will click, 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 and you just click it, and you can start communicating with each other. You can also page me. If you need me right away, the next time I get online, I will hear your page. So, what's on here? Discussions is the section that you share, and other students in the class will see what your shares are. So you're going to start with in week 1 with a self-introduction and questions you have about the syllabus. You're going to select an educational theorist to share, and from this list, and we're going to be doing that from weeks 3 to weeks 12. And you're going to have interview responses. There's a PowerPoint, and so on the PowerPoint they will have different questions. Like week 1 has 6 questions, week 2 has 4, week 3 has 5, etc., etc. So then you'll go back and look at the class list and see if you're the first student on the class list, or the second, or the third, or the 15th. These are the questions, the interview questions that you will respond to. So if you're student 3, 9, or 15, you're going to respond to question 3. If you're student 5, you're going to respond to question 5, 11, and 17. Or vice versa. If you're student 5, 11, or 17, you're going to respond to question 5. And every week you are going to have 2 activities in discussion. You're going to have your interview question to respond to, and then you will have your theorist discussion to respond to. And in your theorist discussion, if it's your week to post a theorist research paper, then you will do it before the week starts, because Monday at 1 minute after midnight, there's going to be one of your colleagues ready to read your paper and respond to your paper. And these are the questions that you'll have for all of the different theorists. So discussions are, again, open to everyone in the class to read. In the Dropbox, those are weekly reflections that only I read. Or week 3, you're going to do a course impact so far. Only I will read that. And when you submit your research paper and your theorist dinner party, you'll submit them through the Dropbox, because they will not be open to the rest of the class. And when you submit something, and this is a D2L glitch, through the Dropbox, you'll see the questions here, and you'll see the answers. I ask that you reword the question in the answer. Don't just cut and paste the question and then answer it, because we're developing our reflection skills so that they are more acute and professional. So for the first one, how is public education changing in the United States today? You would write, public education is changing, etc., etc., etc. And theoretically, you would submit that. but the system doesn't allow you to. For some reason, you have to add a file. So what you do, you add a file, any file, and I will not open that file. I will only read your comments here. So you do this under the reflections in the Dropbox, and you do this for all of your reflections. You don't do it for your research paper or your theorist paper because those are long and require APA formatting, etc. So then from the Dropbox, we'll look at the quizzes, and you'll have 3 quizzes. Week 6 on the student section of your book, week 12 on the learning and motivation section of your book, and on week 15 on the teaching and assessing in your book. And then last but not least are your grades. And I will be entering your grades and they will be reflected here. If you've submitted something and it doesn't appear here, then let me know, because somehow it may have gotten lost in the shuffle. You'll also have another place at the very end, the very last page of your syllabus, to record your scores, to make sure that your scores and my scores are matching up. On the last week of class, instead of finals, we are going to have one-to-one meetings where I compare what I've written down here to what you have on your checklist, and then we discuss other things about the class. In order to make this less complicated, what I've done is, under content, you have a table of contents. And under your table of contents are everything, all of the assignments that are in discussion, that are in the Dropbox, and that are in the quizzes. So they're all here under your table of contents. You don't have to be clicking all over the place. They've been linked to your table of contents. And so that should make things much easier for you. All of your activities that are due are also in your calendar. So I've posted them to your own calendar. And other teachers may have also posted assignments to your calendar. And so don't forget to look at your weekly calendar, which starts on Sundays. So the first assignment for my class will be due on August 26th. So I see here that on August 26th, there's an assignment due at 11 p.m. My assignments are actually due at 11:59 p.m. So don't forget to look on your calendar to see what assignments are due. And then you have your class list to know who in the class is there. So in case you have questions, direct questions to them, you can do that from there. After this, I will go to the syllabus, and I'll also have a video of the syllabus to help you walk through the syllabus if you need that. But if you have any questions, this is my cell phone number, so you can call me or you can text me. Please do not wait until you've fallen behind. Another thing is, if I have not responded to an email that you have sent me within 24 hours, please call me or please text me so that I can see why, so that we can see why I haven't responded to it. Thank you very much. Have a great year.